Rick, you cross over all lines, all what we call wrestling organizations. It's not just Jim Crockett Promotions. It's not just WWE or WCW or TNA. It just goes on and on. You are the mark that everybody wants to get to. You're the pinnacle. The way, and a lot of people resent that. No, I'm serious.
I know they do.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Because, you cannot walk anywhere. I've seen it. I've stood back and watched. You go to an airport or go to a football game, basketball game. The basketball players and football players come to you. And they'll you look at some of the things they do when they score a point or touchdown. It's woo, right?
That guy.
Yeah. So, Charles Barkley, when you were in the hospital and we were scared to death, you weren't going to be around. Who came to see you? Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
And that's special. The big man. That is really.
Yeah. Well, he'll be there. He'll be there. Don't worry about that. He'll be in town.
Everybody. What did you used to say? Big, bright lights.
Pretty ladies. They're on in Nashville.
That's gonna be a star-studded affair. And as he walks through that Nashville airport, well, actually, he won't have to. He'll drive. But you get the idea. Everybody's going to say, "There goes the man."
There goes Space Mountain.
Space Mountain's under renovation. We'll talk about that a little later.
60-minute man. We're not going to talk about that. Okay.
With Mount Everest, my new product.
Stay tuned to Ric Flair on social media and, of course, at StarCast Events on social. We're going to continue to announce all the other happenings and goings on, including, and I can't believe this is real, we've got Jim Crockett Promotions merch, and we might actually have more than they used to this time. We want you to get your feel of all things nostalgia. Wrestling is great when you watch great matches and great moves and star ratings and all that, and we enjoy breaking all of that down. But what we're all chasing is the way it made us feel when we first watched it. I mean, as a fan now, I watch and I try to remember and hope that I can feel like I did when I was a kid. And man, that's what this show is about. It's about fun and nostalgia, and just let's get that feeling again one last time for Rick's last match. And what a great way to celebrate that last match than watch one of the biggest events in Jim Crockett history. I think today we're going to be watching the second biggest crowd that ever watched a JCP show. Of course, the biggest was against Nikita, a stadium show in Charlotte. But we came back 1 year later, July 5th, 1986, and there's 23,000 fans here on hand to see you take on Ricky Morton in a steel cage, and we've got that footage. So, Mr. Crockett, if you would, we want to watch that match and relive some of the great moments of Jim Crockett with you, and let's get ready for the end of July. How's that sound?
Love to. This would be great.
Well, let's do it. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage, Mr. Kaufman, and let's watch one of the greats, Nature Boy Ric Flair, and the one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton.